Hello and welcome back to another video. It's so nice to see you again. Now, this actually happened to me when I was living in Spain. I was walking into a bar and I noticed a woman at the front of the bar with a very strange expression on her face. She looked very confused or shocked. When I walked out, I realized it was a friend of mine, Kate, standing there, large as life. So she was in a very surprising place, somewhere I wouldn't expect to see her. It was a totally different country. So we have the expression large as life. You can also say larger than life as well. Imagine being at a restaurant and in walks Harry, larger than life, wearing a bright purple suit and a huge smile. So in this case, larger than life means obviously present or easy to notice. If you want to become more fluent in English, I'm sure you do, stay tuned because I'm going to teach you more than 30 expressions using as to describe people. If you know someone who keeps working quickly without a break, you could describe them as busy as a bee. And this means very busy. I don't know what she's doing, but she's been busy as a bee all morning. You can also say busy as a beaver. I think this is more of a North American expression though. He's been downstairs, busy as a beaver, working on his new project. Now you can use busy as a bee or busy as a beaver to describe someone that's very busy, but there is a slight difference, and that is busy as a beaver is usually working to finish a specific goal. So he was working on his project. He wanted to finish his project. Now, when you see some kids do something really cute or look really cute, you can say they are cute as a button or cute as a kitten. So it just means very cute. And we usually use this with children. He looks cute as a button in his little suit. Look at this photo of her first day at school. She looks cute as a kitten in her uniform. Do you have pictures of yourself in your uniform on the first day of school? So you're going to a nice restaurant on a date and your date looks really beautiful. She's as pretty as a picture. This means attractive or very visually appealing. Wow, you look amazing in that color. Pretty as a picture. Maybe you've been working out or been really busy at work and you skipped lunch. You'll probably be hungry as a wolf or hungry as a bear. And this means very hungry. I'm as hungry as a wolf. I forgot to eat lunch. I'm sure you all have a friend who is able to stay calm in a difficult situation. So maybe at work when there's a tight deadline, but he or she can stay calm and finish the job smoothly on time. They are cool as a cucumber. This means very calm in a difficult situation. It doesn't matter what we have to do. Jill is always as cool as a cucumber. Now you have a friend who is smart and always quick with intelligent comments. You could say they are sharp as a tack. This is very intelligent or witty. So witty, meaning able to have quick comments in a kind of funny, intelligent way. Jay's always quick with a witty comment. He's sharp as a tack. Or you know someone, especially a child, who's very good at school. They can work things out very quickly. They might be bright as a button. Don't know what it is about buttons. Cute as a button, bright as a button. Yeah. But bright as a button means very intelligent. It can also mean cheerful and energetic as well. Sam got straight A's again this term. She's bright as a button. When she comes into class, she's always bright as a button. So she's full of energy. She's very happy. If you have a friend who's always good at making judgments, they're good at making good decisions, you can describe them as wise as an owl. And this means very wise or able to make good judgments or decisions. I always trust Tanya's advice. She's wise as an owl. Now, you have a friend or someone you know that is very intelligent, but maybe they trick you to get what they want. They are sly as a fox or cunning as a fox. And this means very clever, cunning, shrewd in a devious way. He never pays full price for anything. He's sly as a fox. So he always gets a reduced price by talking to the sales assistant, etc. And if you know someone who always does something a little bad, but they never get caught, they are slippery as an eel. So they are cunning, crafty, difficult to catch. John is as slippery as an eel. He always gets away with everything. Now, maybe there's a friend who doesn't understand things quickly, or they do some stupid things. They could be daft as a brush. So very stupid or foolish. Remember though, it's not nice to say this seriously, so we just say this as a bit of fun. Oh, I added salt instead of sugar. Sometimes I can be daft as a brush. Have you ever done something stupid like that? Now, when you're out with some friends at a bar, at a restaurant, at an epic party, maybe you've had a few drinks. Some people there might be drunk as a lord or pickled as a cucumber. So very drunk. They've had too much to drink. No more for me, thanks. I'm pickled as a lord. Nope. I'm drunk as a cucumber. Nope. I'm drunk as a lord. No more for me, thanks. I'm drunk as a lord. Wow, I've never seen Jane drink so much. She's pickled as a cucumber. Now, if someone is really drunk, or maybe they've been taking some drugs at a club or somewhere, they could be high as a kite, which means greatly affected by drugs or very drunk. I don't know what he took last night, but he was high as a kite. Of course, I don't recommend that you do this, but you might hear this expression sometimes, so you understand it. And if you've had a couple of drinks, but you're not affected by the alcohol, you would be sober as a judge. And this means not drunk at all, even after a few drinks. He had 3 beers, but was sober as a judge when he left. Now, if you're full of energy, you feel very healthy, like you can do anything. You are fit as a fiddle. I had a cold last week, but now I feel fit as a fiddle. Or when you feel well rested and refreshed, you had the perfect night's sleep, you get out of bed in the morning, fresh as a daisy. So you feel really good, really refreshed, energetic, not tired at all. Wow, I slept so well. I woke up fresh as a daisy. I hope you woke up like that this morning. What if your partner had a broken leg, but you know that they will get better? Or if you have the flu or a cold, but of course you know you will get better. You can say they'll be right as rain. This means to become healthy after an illness or injury. I know you feel bad, but you'll be right as rain in a week or so. Maybe the doctor says that to you. The doctors sometimes use this expression. Now, when you have an illness related to the stomach, maybe some kind of stomach virus, or you've been drinking too much, you have a hangover, you are sick as a dog. So last night you were pickled as a cucumber. This morning you are sick as a dog. And this means, it's not very nice, but this means sick, like you want to throw up, you want to vomit. Don't think about that though. I shouldn't have had those extra drinks last night. I'm as sick as a dog. I'm sure many of you have experienced this. Now, someone walks up to you with a big smile. You might think they are happy as a clam in North American English, or in Australia and New Zealand, we can say happy as Larry. Now, Larry was thought to be a boxer in the 1800s who never lost a fight. So he was very happy. Harry, you look happy as a clam. What's happening? Gazza just got a promotion. He's happy as Larry. Gazza, it's a shortened form of Gary. It's not really short though, is it? In Australia, often with people's names, they like to add an A at the end. So we can say Gazza, Gary, Bazza, Barry, Shazza, Sharon. There is another expression to describe someone as very happy, and that is happy as a lark. But this can also indicate that they don't know the real situation. So they're a bit ignorant, a bit naive. He was happy as a lark, thinking about all the different foods he could try. But he didn't realize he forgot his wallet. So he wanted to try all of these foods. He was so happy, but he couldn't pay for them. He didn't know he couldn't pay for them. Now, when you've worked hard to achieve success at something, you might be as proud as Punch or pleased as Punch. And this means very pleased or proud of yourself for doing something, for achieving something. And Punch was the name of a character in a very, I guess, popular at the time and famous puppet show in the UK. She was pleased as Punch when she aced her exams, or she was proud as Punch when she aced her exams. So aced her exams means she did really well. Now, if someone, maybe that friend of yours, always has some crazy ideas, very strange ideas, you can describe them as mad as a hatter, but of course in a fun way. And this means someone who, acts a little strange, but very eccentric. And mad as a hatter is actually a reference from the book Alice in Wonderland. So there was the Mad Hatter, the character in that book, who was a bit crazy. John, why are you swimming? It's freezing. You're mad as a hatter. So imagine it's winter. John decides to go swimming in the ocean. He's mad as a hatter. It's crazy, crazy idea. There's another expression that means the same thing, and that is mad as a March hare. This is also a reference from Alice in Wonderland. There was another character, the March hare, but it is actually an older expression to talk about rabbits being crazy in the spring. A hare is basically a big rabbit. Don't worry what he says. He's mad as a March hare, so don't take notice about what he says. It's probably some strange or crazy idea. So imagine your friend has an idea to go camping this week. Sounds nice, but it's going to be raining all week. Really? Camping in the rain? You're nutty as a fruitcake. Again, we use these expressions in a humorous way, just to have some fun with our friends, people we know well. Now, this is one my mum used to say to me all the time when I was a child. So imagine it's a cold winter's night and I just go to bed and pull the covers over me so I'm nice and warm and comfortable. I'm as snug as a bug in a rug. It means very comfortable or cozy. Cozy, it's a good word, cozy. It was cold outside, but I was snug as a bug in a rug in my bed. And again, when I was a child, I would just sit quietly playing with some toys or figurines or something. And people would say I was quiet as a mouse, or quiet as a church mouse, some people say too. And this means someone who is quiet, doesn't talk a lot, a bit shy, or they are trying to be quiet for a specific reason as well. Oh, I didn't notice you there. You're as quiet as a mouse. Now, if you're at a meeting and your boss doesn't say anything, you could say, she's silent as the grave. This is when someone doesn't say anything, especially about a particular subject, and it creates an ominous or a bad feeling. So you think something bad will happen. They're thinking something bad. That's why they are quiet. After I presented my idea, my boss was silent as the grave. Not good. So maybe your boss didn't like the idea. And finally, the last one, we have a nice one this time. So imagine you're taking care of some children and they behave very well. They do what they are meant to do. We can say they are good as gold. And as I said, this is used especially with children. We can use it with pets as well to say that they were very well behaved. When I was teaching in Japan, my kids were good as gold. Well, most of them. As I said, that was the last one. So if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. And I hope you learnt some fun and interesting ways to describe people. If you enjoyed the video, then please like, subscribe, and comment below on what expressions you like to use, what expressions you found to be fun. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.